Fishing and Country Life with Tommy Joe is about hopefully trying to inspire people to get out there fishing. Remember, it's not all about the big fish and the numbers of fish. Sometimes it's just as important to get out in that fresh air and enjoy good company.
Welcome back to the channel, guys, and I hope you're all well. So, join us out tonight on the beach and fishing against all odds. What do I mean about fishing against all odds? Well, quite simply, the tide's going out. That's not great on this beach. It's a 23-foot tide, which is really small. Not great on this beach. And also, up there, we've got, where are you? The moon. Another downside, in my opinion, to beach fishing. There's a heavy fog rolling in. It is a clear night, but there is a fog rolling in. Who knows what we're going to catch? The hopes are maybe a small live ray, maybe a bass. I hope or would like to see a turbot, but who knows? We're on an Anglesey beach, we've got a good surf, but we are fishing against all odds. Some of you might think, why would you even bother going fishing if you're fishing against all odds? Well, you won't catch them sat at home on the sofa, will you? I'm fishing two different methods tonight. So on the one rod, I'm going to be fishing up and overs, and I'm going to be whacking them as far as I possibly can, which will be about a whole 40 yards with me. Now, more lately, throwing them to about 85 to 90 yards. On the other rod, I've got a rolling lead, and I'm going to let it do whatever it wants with a 2 up, 1 down, and smaller hooks, smaller bait. That one will be fishing at about 30 to 40 yards, and I'll be casting it every sort of 10 minutes, just because the tide will be dropping. So for that reason, I'll be casting it a little bit more often. Now, I hope the camera shot is alright for you and you see it in clear enough. One good point with such a small tide, it won't go out very fast and it won't go out very far. Anyway, keep tuned throughout the night. Hopefully we can bring you a fish or two. Hopefully there won't be too much weed. There will have been a big sea on this beach over the last couple of days, so there's a chance there'll be something knocking about. Absolute clean beach, perfectly flat, no snags. There's a reef a mile out, holds fish. A lot of the boat anglers go out there. Obviously that's not going to help us tonight. On a big sea, on a flooding tide, then yeah, I'd say it'd push a few fish off. As the good old times say, you've got to be in it to win it. I've got my good pal fishing with me, just to my left. Doesn't do cameras, doesn't do YouTube, only watches it, good follower, but he won't come on screen, which is absolutely fine. I ain't going to stop fishing with certain people just because I want to have the camera rolling. The aim is to inspire as many people as possible to get out there fishing, and yeah, seems to have done well in the last 12 months. Hopefully I can keep it up, and I thank you, all you viewers, for that. The feedback's brilliant, from the good feedback to the negative feedback. It all helps to try and help the channel, and look at the negatives as the positives, and it's much appreciated for everybody that supported the channel and everything that I've tried to do, or I'm trying to do. So I ain't going to go on too much. I think I've gone on enough. Oh yeah, what was going on there? No, just moving about in the tide. If there's any fish to be reported, I'll bring you back, guys.
Don't think I need to say anything really good. That's the first cast. Fishing against all odds.
Just had my first bite.
Something is showing a little bit of interest here, but I'll put the rod down and let it progress a bit more. I could definitely feel something having the odd cluck, but it wasn't a confirmed bite. So let's sit back a minute and see what happens.
I'm not sure if I pushed play, but I've definitely got something on. Little goalie. Is that taken away? Is it playing? There we are. Little coolie, guys. Only a little one, but saves the blank on the small baits that aren't too far out. Little coolie. So it just goes to show you can be fishing against all the wrong elements and still get a fish. So never be disheartened if the tides are wrong. So the days you've got booked off or whatever, just go fishing and enjoy it. Because that's what it's all about, is enjoying it. Getting out there, enjoying it, doing a bit of fishing. Anyway, let me get my baits back out there and see if we can find something a bit bigger. Right guys, it's quite quiet. As was expected, but I've just brought in another little whiting, so that's taken me to 2 fish and a coolie and a whiting. The rods are back out, hopefully going to do the business. We're about half an hour flow water. I've been fishing pretty hard for the last hour now, wading right out there, getting the baits right out there. I'm fishing with fresh mackerel now, so I'm pushing the boat out for this last half an hour now to see if we can get something a little bit more exciting than one of these little chaps, eh? Nothing big, nothing exciting, but an enjoyable bit of fishing under the stars, lovely night, good conversation, putting the world to rights to wrongs and all the rest of it. So yeah, if you want to see what happens in the next half an hour, keep tuned. Nah. Oh, all our hopes for nothing. Oh, he wishes. On that note, guys, it's the end of the night. Thank you for tuning in. It hasn't been the greatest video, but all odds were against us this evening. It's been good to have you on board once again, and hopefully in the next one we'll bring some good, active, big fish fishing. So until next time guys, keep safe, keep fishing, keep chasing them dreams.